This is a KGUN9 On Your Side news update.
Well, it could be something that can be difficult for many people to talk about, and a new study says there's been an increase in suicides among veterans.
9 On Your Side's Veronica Acosta joins us now with more on some of the factors that play a role in that increase. Veronica.
Mark, Whitney, good morning. The study was published by the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, and it says that at the rate of which veterinarians are committing suicide is getting higher and higher. Now, that study found that female veterinarians were 3.5 times as likely to die from suicide as the general population. It found male veterinarians were 2.1 times as likely. Now, work overload, increasing debt, poor work-life balance, and access to euthanasia solution were all factors listed in that study. Now, because of that increase, two groups are now trying to help. One of those groups is trying to help by putting on this Facebook group that reaches out to veterinarians one-on-one. The other group is trying to put social workers into their hospitals. In the newsroom, Veronica Acosta, KGUN9 On Your Side.
Veronica, thank you. In a letter to students, the dean of the Eller College says the accused attackers that motivated demonstrations on the U of A campus last week have been arrested. The two students are suspected of attacking a black student and using racial slurs. UAPD says it is reviewing both the attack and its initial actions taken. Investigators in northeastern Arizona say a fugitive escaped from 4 bail bondsmen during a stop at a convenience store. The Navajo County Sheriff's Office said Robert Collins was last seen running into a Heber neighborhood. The Sheriff's Office says he was being extradited from Phoenix to North Carolina on burglary, vehicle theft, and drug charges.
Fire departments in Arizona say a lot of dry brush and a real lackluster monsoon has meant crews across the state are dealing with a longer fire season. Numbers from the government show as of August, nearly twice as many acres burned statewide than all of last year. The Bureau of Land Management says this is one of the longest fire seasons that we have had. Two Christian artists in Arizona are trying to get the Arizona Supreme Court to overturn Phoenix's anti-discrimination ordinance. They say forcing them to make cakes for same-sex marriages violates their personal beliefs. The ordinance in question prevents businesses from denying service for religious reasons. The state Supreme Court has already kept the rule in place twice.
You hear about them when they pop up on your phone, on social media, and of course right here on the news. We're talking about amber, blue, and silver alerts. Today, the Department of Public Safety says it plans to share how it's going to be improving Arizona's alert systems. We expect to learn more at a news conference that's happening this morning, 11 o'clock, up in Phoenix.
A measure to legalize marijuana is undergoing some changes. A legislative committee reviewed it last month. It found the measure in Arizona says those who violate the act will be fined, but doesn't exactly say where those penalty fees will go. Supporters of the bill plan to file an amended version and collect signatures in time for it to qualify for the 2020 election.
All right, why don't we talk some weather? April Madison joining us now with a look at that. April, good morning.
Good morning. Temps already starting to go up a bit. We briefly dipped to about 70, 71. We're now back up to 74. We also have clear skies across the board, but I'll tell you that is certainly going to change. We'll see not only increasing clouds, but rain chances going up, especially late today and tonight. A 40 to 50% might be our last decent chance for the rest of the week. We'll see highs right around 96 to 97 starting about Wednesday and then continuing into the weekend.